Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Whenever you'll be viewing this midweek check-in, this is Pastor James coming to you from the Fortress of Solitude here on Old Norcross on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon for this week's midweek check-in. We had a very busy week here last week, all kinds of things going on. It was a good time to be together, and I just want to say thank you to everyone whose hands were involved in uh, preparing, praying, uh, setting up, cleaning up, uh, whatever you did. Thank you so very much. Uh, it does indeed take the whole church as the body of Christ uh, to do the things that we do for the glory of God and for the comfort of families who are grieving. And so I am so very grateful to be a part of a church that I believe I said this Sunday afternoon at Harlan's celebration of life service that um, this is one of the most giving and generous and loving congregations that I've ever been a part of. And it was this way long before I came along. So thank you, thank you, thank you for that. A couple of things. Tomorrow we'll have our Wednesday night and Wednesday morning programs. Tomorrow morning we'll be doing Romans 12. We have, I think, about 5 lessons left in the book of Romans. But tomorrow morning at 10, Bible study in the Faith Journey Sunday School class. And then tomorrow night, we'll have our Brownback dinner, fellowship time, followed by our third session in the Gospel of John at 6 o'clock. That will be available both in person and Zoom. And then, of course, at 7:10, the Chancel Choir will be rehearsing for our Christmas cantata coming up and anthems on the Sundays leading up. And we got a real foot tapper, maybe even a hand clapper that we're working on for this coming Sunday. So I hope to see the choir there at 7:10 uh, on tomorrow night. Later on this weekend, Sunday, of course, we've got our morning prayer. We'll have our Sunday school, and we'll also have our morning worship at 11. And immediately following that, the elders will meet for their monthly meeting for October. Did want to say a word before I continue with calendar events and an exciting announcement regarding the garden market. I did want to say that many of you should have received ministers' evaluation forms in the mail. And there are 2 boxes here at the church, one in the narthex in the back of the sanctuary and one in the small fellowship hall. And those are very helpful. And the elders will get together on the 10th of November for their November meeting. They'll get together amongst themselves without yours truly, and we'll discuss these. Carol Hansen, our board chair, will have collated your responses to the questions, but also your comments. And they will sit and they will discuss these and then bring me in to go over the results. These are, you sign them only if you want to. They're totally anonymous, and the boxes are James proof. Um, so I won't know what any of you have written until the elders bring me in and we take a look at them. But this is an important part of of the ongoing ministries and mission of New Hope Christian Church, and um, I have come to appreciate them very, very much. And so I appreciate your feedback because I want to ensure, and God knows that there have been times when this has not been the case, but I want to ensure that it is Christ only, that Christ is increasing in the ministry here at New Hope, and that I am decreasing. And that comes from a sermon from a couple of Sundays ago. But it is always important for us to remember as Christians, especially uh, as ministers of the gospel, that He must increase and we must decrease. Okay, so please fill those out, bring them back, place those in those boxes. If you'd rather, you can mail them back to the church. Again, they go straight to the board chair. And then we'll go from her once she's collated all of it to the elders, and they'll look at those on November 10th before our annual congregational meeting, which is coming up on the 17th of November, but more on that next week. Okay? Next Wednesday is October 30th, the day before Halloween, and we are having a trunk or treat here at the church from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. We do need trunks. I believe we have 8 at last count, maybe 9, but the more the merrier. And I know this is a showing up church more than a signing up, but I'll say it again that it puts one Carol Hansen at ease when she knows who's coming. And so, if you would just reach out to her and let her know. I was privy to a phone call yesterday, I believe it was, uh, from a church member saying that they were going to provide a trunk. So, and actually they said it was just going to be a tailgate. I said that's fine. Tailgate, motorcycle. John Sharon, I'm talking to you. Motorcycle, whatever you got. Come on down. It's going to be a great time. Jimmy and Diane Walter are spearheading a team to fix hot dogs that night as well. So pray that you'll come. And we also still need candy. You can bring that candy in between now and next Wednesday. Drop it off in the small fellowship hall. There's a table set up in there for that. So, all right. Thank you very, very much for that. Okay. There will be no Thursday morning theology with James this week. I'm going to be traveling down to West Point to the campus of Point University for a ministry event there. So we'll reconvene on Halloween, October 31st, with Thursday morning theology. And now, finally, for the big event, I want to tell you about, and you can read more about it in this week's Garden News, which will be going out electronically tomorrow, but will also be available to you as part of the Chalice insert for next Sunday. The garden market will have kind of a kickoff on Saturday, November 2nd. Jennifer has written about that. The garden market will be open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So if you want to come by and show your support and check it out, I know she'd appreciate that. So just wanted to make you aware of that. And it's an exciting time over in the garden. It's a beautiful spot. It's a God honoring spot, and well positioned there across the street from uh, everything that's going up just to the left of the Oakland Community Cemetery. All right, I think this video is long enough. Just know that I love you. Thank God for you and pray for you each and every day. It is a joy to be here with you and to be your minister. And I'm always a phone call, text, and email away. Um, and I think that's it. So I hope you have a wonderful week. And I look forward to seeing you around here on Old Norcross or on Zoom. It's always great to join in the fellowship, the study, and the prayer and worship with you. So take care. It's a beautiful weather week. Enjoy it. God bless.